Ah, Pac Man. What a marvel you are. You king of arcades. You are gaming's #1 champion. You made everyone for a brief moment enjoy video games. Until Doom and Mortal Kombat came and caused moms everywhere to hate video games again. But how? How'd you do it? How did you make everyone love you? Well, to answer that question, we need to know the creation story of Pac Man. It was the heyday of the arcades. Bad fashion was everywhere. Young boys would spend countless hours and quarters having a blast at the arcades, and it all seemed well and good until one developer named Toru Iwata said, there should be more diversity in our audience. I mean, most games made now are just generic shooting types. Hey, let's make a game that, everyone can enjoy, like women and the such. And everyone agreed, and they all got straight to work on said game until someone asked, does anybody know what women like? I think they like food, said one Namco employee, and thus was born into the world everyone's favorite 3/4 of a key lime pie, Pac Man. He's the pie that everybody wanted a piece of him. Now I hear you saying, that's a nice history lesson, but... Shut it, I'm getting to it. Pac Man's brilliance is that it does two major things right. First, accessible but yet deep gameplay, and second, his creation was built from the ground up for as many people as possible. So the first one I'm really not going to go into today, because I'm saving that for a super special episode. But just know that Pac Man has the winning formula for what makes a great game. It's simple enough to understand and control, but deep enough it can be mastered. Seriously, go watch some of the professional level Pac Man tournaments. They are crazy. And the second one I should probably explain a little bit more. Instead of appealing to a wider audience, like some other games I could Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, mention, Pac Man was built from the ground up as something for everyone to enjoy. Think back on that somewhat fictionalized story I just told. The creative team was trying their best to make a game for everyone to enjoy. Pac Man was made for as many people as possible. Is that bad? Not necessarily. Think back to all the super mega successes in gaming history that made everybody want to play them. They weren't empowerment fantasies or fighters or shooters, nor were they a collection of a bunch of different mechanics that different people liked, thrown together, hoping that all those different people who like those different mechanics should fall in love with that one thing because it has all those different things. No. Pac Man was just fun for everyone without pandering to this or that group. As I sit here speaking, it occurred to me that though most games have moved on without Pac Man, demanding more in-depth storytelling and more complex gameplay than just eat all the dots, the only great game Pac Man was in that was not a compilation was in Super Smash Bros. But with Angry Birds and Doodle Jump bringing that arcade style back to the masses, I thought, we just might see Pac Man eat away those pellets again. See you next time.